welcome to the very first episode of Sis, You're Seen. I'm so glad you're here because this space, it's for us. Real talk, no filter. So let me start by telling you who I am and why I started this podcast. I'm not an influencer or a motivational speaker. I'm just a woman who's lived, loved, messed up, cried in the shower, laughed till I couldn't breathe, and learned that God's grace covers all of it. I've battled depression and anxiety, walked away from situations I probably should have left sooner, tried to find love in a few wrong places, but through all of that, God kept showing up saying, I still see you. And that's really what this podcast is about, being seen by God, by each other, and most importantly, by our own selves. So, Sis, You Are Seen, the podcast, it's an extension of a devotional that I wrote, but honestly, it was inspired by a weekend with my girlfriends. We were sitting in the living room having real conversation about real life and being vulnerable. And I just knew that something like that, a place where women, especially Black women, could come together and talk about life, real life. And for a while, I kept feeling God telling me I needed to share my story. I needed to tell my story, but I didn't want to. I was hesitant. I'm an introvert. I don't like being in the spotlight. I don't want to put myself out there. So, of course, I ignored the calling. But if you know God, then you know He didn't let up. Every single conversation, every church service, every quiet moment kept circling back to the same message: tell your story. So I figured I couldn't put this off anymore. I needed to create some kind of space that wasn't fake. Because let's be honest, you scroll through social media and you're going to see the happy-go-lucky family. You're going to see the aesthetically pleasing homes and dinners. Everyone looks so healed and happy and love. And then you're over there looking at your house that may be out of order, or you're working at a job that you don't really like. Your husband's getting on your last nerve. Your children are running around. And you're like, how do they have it all? And I'm feeling stuck and confused or complacent. I wanted a space where we could talk about what life actually looks like, where we can talk about therapy and prayer and healing and heartbreak and boundaries and Jesus. A space that isn't about pretending. It's about process. It's about growing. It's about learning that you don't have to have it all together every single moment of every single day. Each week, we're going to talk about something real. Things like learning to rest, letting go of guilt, rebuilding confidence, knowing that no is a full and complete sentence, and finding peace in the middle of chaos. I'll be sharing my own stories, scriptures that keep me grounded, and I might have a guest or two come on, women who've been through it, came out wiser, not bitter. Some weeks we'll laugh, and if you know me, some weeks we will definitely cry. But every week we're going to leave feeling lighter. Now, before I go, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for pressing play, for showing up, for giving this space a chance. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. God sees you right where you are. Messy bun, tears, healing, every single part of it. And He's proud of you for showing up. So this week, I just want you to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for 4. And let it out. Let go of the pressure to perform and just be you, because you are already enough. So, sis, if you've been looking for a space where you don't have to have it all together, then you found it. I'll see you next week. Same vibe. But until then, keep showing up, keep healing, and remember, sis, you are seen.